What's up, guys? It's Arrogant Spartan here, coming back at you with another video today. It's coming out a little later than I had promised in my previous video, so don't track me like I said back then. But I just wanted to make a quick little review of Marvel Rivals after I played it. The beta is ending today, which I'm honestly really sad about. I've enjoyed the game so much so far, so I'm really upset. Not really upset, but it was a great game. I loved it. I can't wait for it to come out. I've just gathered some of my clips here today, so that way you guys can see what it looks like when I actually play the game, because I feel like I always play terribly when I'm recording. But overall, I'd say the game is really well made. I really like it. I like the effort they put into the characters. I really like it. Feels personal, like the game. They made the voice lines for different interactions really cool, like different maps, like depending on if you're playing like Thor, Loki, or Hela on the Asgard map, you get a different voice line than if you're playing other characters. Each characters have different interactions in like the waiting screen. Like when you kill like Peter Quill as Mantis is like, oh, I'm so like sorry or whatever. Like, so I really feel like they put a lot of care and effort into this game, making those interactions as like a service to the fans. But I also just feel like it's a really fun game. Like, I couldn't get into Overwatch. I don't know why. I know everyone's saying this is like almost very similar to Overwatch, but I've really enjoyed it so far. I think it's been great. I think I'm always a fan of third-person stuff like this. So when it comes to like such as Smite compared to League, like I can't stand League and I can't stand Dota, but I love Smite. I just think I really like this third-person style of play. And so, yeah, it's been a really good beta. I think there is still some issues, honestly, which they need to fix. I think the game often has lag spikes, or if it's not even like internet lag, I just feel my computer can run things pretty well, but it still will spike every now and then for some reason. I just get like frame drops and I don't know why. So I think they definitely need to work on like the connectivity or whatever it is to fix that, because I don't know. I'm not a tech guy. Like I'm just here. But I think that's something I would definitely say needs to be worked on. Here comes a bunch of Hela clips too. I have all my clips here. Hela was who I played first, so I have a ton of as her. So get used to this view right now. But so that's one of my main gripes with the game, is that I think it needs to have better connectivity and better like run smoother. But also I want to see more. I feel like it could be. There's always balancing issues in any game, but I feel like if you don't have a flying character on your team, there's no answer really to other flying characters if they're a good player. Like Iron Man can be one of the most annoying people to play against in like ranked. So I feel like maybe there should be more flyers added to the game, or they should be made less powerful. Like Iron Man's shots having a blast radius is crazy. Like you don't even have to aim. You just sit in the sky and rain down artillery. And I mean, I understand that's how Iron Man's character actually is, but it's just kind of like tough to play against. So that's one thing I would say there. I would like to see fixed, or in my opinion, needs to be changed. I think the support class needs to have more characters, definitely. I feel like it's the most underloved right now. I haven't played Jeff, but I played Adam Warlock, I played Mantis, and I played Rocket. And I really liked Rocket and Mantis. Adam Warlock wasn't my favorite. He seemed kind of odd. Like, I feel like he's just not that great of support, in my opinion. Like, the one healing ability, his ultimate's pretty cool, but most of the time, whenever that ultimate pops, it literally just revives everyone for them to get killed instantly because they get spawned in with no health. So I think that should be, even though having a revive is super strong, don't get me wrong, but that rhymed too. But I think the revive should definitely it should start with half health, because you're starting as a tank with like 100 health, you just die immediately. There's nothing you can really do. So I think characters should start with half health when they get revived by Adam Warlock. And I haven't played Luna Snow, I think her name is, or Jeff. I think Jeff's a really good support though, but I don't know why. Like, I don't understand Jeff. Like, I've never seen him before this game. Same with Luna Snow. I think she's pretty solid support too. But I just feel like more attention has been paid to other classes than it has the support, or whatever it's called in this game, strategist, whatever it is. That's one of my another main things I'd say. But otherwise, the really good things about the game, I mentioned already, but it's just so fun to play. Like, the gameplay loop is really enjoyable. The fan base so far has been toxic occasionally. I do have some pretty good interactions though. Like sometimes there's some really funny. Sorry, I'm watching the clip too as I record it, and I just saw Iron Man. Like I love the ragdoll effects afterwards too. Sometimes those like death scenes are really funny when they just ragdoll out of the sky like that. But oh, I don't even remember what I was saying. Toxic. Oh yeah, the fan base. There are some really good interactions there occasionally, but I would say in ranked it can be pretty toxic pretty quick, which I don't enjoy. Like I understand it. What's even worries me even more is that it's a beta. Like if people are getting all twisted up and tight over a beta, I can't imagine what it's going to look like when the ranked for the real game comes out, and it kind of ruins the experience. Like I mean it's common in every game, but it's just something else I've noticed, like people instant locking characters and that kind of stuff. I'd definitely like to see some better synergies. I feel like Black Panther and Magic synergy was kind of just thrown together because they had no one else. Storm didn't have a synergy until Thor came out, and Jeff and Luna Snow are put together because like I don't know if anybody knows those characters. I used to read Marvel comics a lot more than I do now, so I could be out of the loop, but that's just again my opinion. Don't take what I say as fact. Literally, I do not play these kinds of games often. But even though I don't, I find it really enjoyable. Like, that's all I really have to say about it. It's a fun game. I have been really busy the last week of the beta. I got super busy, and I was really upset I didn't have as much time to play. But I got that Venom skin. I just unlocked it at the last second, which I'm happy about. And yeah, here's a clip of Peter Quill. I really like this character. Like, I remember saying, like, oh yeah, like, I couldn't play him. Like, he's awful. He's so annoying to fight, too. I figured out how to play him, and now I really enjoy playing as this guy, even though I died in this clip. I really like this character. I think he's super fun. He's a little bit more of a challenging one. Black Panther is really challenging, too. I've learned he's fun, but I feel like he needs to be more strong, or like his cooldowns need to be less, because I just don't see him that much, and even when I see a good Black Panther, it's so hard to counter it. So some characters are just so much stronger than others, like Scarlet Witch is really strong. Like her auto is literally an auto aim. Her ultimate's an instant kill. So I think some characters really need to have a debuff or like a balancing needs to take place for sure. I haven't played Magic. I just saw her. I don't know much about them. But so I think balancing, I know specifics I haven't really mentioned, but I just feel like sometimes it needs to. But one thing I really like that's unique is the team-ups. I know I touched on it briefly about Black Panther and Magic not making sense as Storm, but some of them are really good. Like the what's its face? Rocket and Groot team-up, that's really good. I really like the Rocket and Groot team-up a lot because it's just really interesting. Not interesting, but like it's aesthetically appealing with the Rocket going on his back, and it's also just really useful. Like it helps the support become so much better because they just don't take damage and they can peel Rocket or Groot, sorry. So that's a really good team up. What's another team up? Iron Man and the Hulk and Strange. That it makes sense. It's okay, it's a passive. A lot of them are passives, but they don't have to be anything crazy. Like the Hela, Thor, and Loki, that one's really good too. But some I can't think of. The Spider-Man, Venom one, I really like. So I really like that aspect of the game, and I hope that the team-ups change like every month or like if they do seasons, however they work it out. I hope that the team-ups do change, because if they do, that would be super cool. Like you get a different team-up, so that way it keeps the game evolving. I'm really excited to see some new characters. I am disappointed that they don't have some big names in here, like Thor or Captain America or Wolverine, or like, you know what I mean? So I really want to see some bigger names in the game for sure. But I do like the appreciation of the less known characters, but I think they should focus on more like mainstream for now, because it's really going to bring more people in, and it's more fun to play as those characters you know and love for so long. So I definitely would say that. But overall, I'd give this game like an 8 out of 10. It's not perfect, but it's a really fun time. Like it's what I've played exclusively for the beta. I'm gonna be so honest. Like this time that this game has been out, I've exclusively played this game. So I've really enjoyed it, and I really can't think of anything else bad to say about it. So yeah, that's pretty much my short review. I just wanted to make a quick video, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, hit that like button, subscribe. I greatly appreciate that. If you don't like it, please do that anyway. It really helps the channel. Yeah, I know this wasn't the most comprehensive review, but it's just something I wanted to put out. You know, show that I can actually play the game, like, because before it looked like I just was bad. So, I appreciate y'all for watching. Thank you guys, and have a good one.
Your tail